So the year is 2020. You all know what happened that year. Yeah, we don't talk about it. I'm stuck at home, bored out of my mind, and I found comfort in some YouTubers. And then I started thinking to myself, what if I venture into this? It looked easy to me, just film, upload. Sounds like a good deal. So with no planning, no preparation, and just like everything else I do in life, if I want something, I just go for it. And that's exactly what I did. And just like that, I started the YouTube channel. Now that is where my problem started. I hopped on Facebook Marketplace, searched for a camera I could afford. I believe it was €250. Thereabout, I can't remember now, but I think it was €250. And I paid for it. When I finally got home, it dawned on me that I do not know how to turn on this camera. So I hopped on YouTube to learn how to turn on the camera that I just bought. Yeah, you heard me right. Well, finally, when I managed to turn on this camera, that's when I asked myself, oh, what am I gonna film? I said everything and anything. And that's what I did. Now, let's pause at this point and pull out some important lessons. Number one, there was a lack of planning. What's that saying again? If you fail to plan, you plan to fail. Now, what happened was that I took YouTube too casually. I thought it was easy. I did not make any research. Even like looking back now, I think that was crazy. I made absolutely no research. I went for it. No planning, no nothing. And mind you, I think that's partially because I believe it was like the easiest thing in the whole world and anyone could do it. Like, I took it too casual, honestly. Number two, lack of systems. I had no systems in place to help me with what I was planning to do. Now, in hindsight, having an idea of what it actually takes to film a YouTube video, which includes the scripting, the setting up the cameras and the lights and all that, the filming, the editing, the post-production and all, I had no systems in place to help me do those things right, and that cost me dearly. And third on the list, I was a jack of all trades and master of none. I was everywhere and nowhere at the same time. My first video was about how to put on eyelashes and then how to wax yourself, and then I believe I did a hair video. I was doing the absolute most. My audience had no idea what to expect next, how to milk a cow, how to sell a car, who knows. I was doing the absolute most, like I said. And after a record number of, drum roll please, 4 videos, I quit. Which leads me to the next point. Know your audience. Well, it's actually more like know yourself. What are you good at, and what should people consistently expect from you? Now, unfortunately, it's taken me 5 years to try again after that failure. And yes, I view it as a failure, and unfortunately, I actually internalized that as well. For the longest time, I actually wondered why I couldn't make it like these other YouTubers, and that led me down the road of self-discovery, which then forced me to gain a heightened sense of self-awareness. Having been through this, these are the uncomfortable truths I had to grapple with. Number 1, I am very motivated, but I lack discipline. Number 2, I rely on my mood and feelings to drive me. Let me explain. When I don't feel like doing something, that trumps everything. I simply don't do it, and that's not a good thing. Third on the list, I'm a go-getter, and that's not always a good thing. Again, let me explain. I believe I can do everything I set my mind to, and I'm absolutely right about that. But then, I fail to consider the nuances, and I overestimate what I can actually do within a given time. Now, the next lesson is too painful to admit, but I believe I shared too soon. You see, I told my entire family and friends to watch and subscribe, but these are not my core audience. So obviously this tanked my views because it's not something they resonate with. Now, even thinking about it now, why was I forcing myself on the wrong audience? But that leads me to my next point. Experience, they say, is the best teacher, but it doesn't have to be your own experience. Now, I believe that I never gave YouTube my best shot by at least studying the platform to see what it's all about. I was throwing spaghetti at the wall to see what sticks. If only I had studied those who were very successful at it, I wouldn't need to go through as much hurdles as I did, which ties into this simple lesson. YouTube will reveal so much about you as a person, because what you put in is what you get out. There is no luck. Your skill is what pushes you forward or backward. I actually discussed this in my last video, which I will conveniently link down somewhere here for you guys in case you want to watch that. Now, in hindsight, I can admit that my failure on YouTube changed me in so many ways. It taught me so much about myself and other life lessons as well. It taught me a lot about short-term gratification. If I had to wait too long for something to happen, call the cameras, babes, I'm done, I don't want it no more. And that's exactly what happened to me. I had to wait. I was forced to put in the work before I could start reaping, and that was too much for me, and I just quit. Long story short, lack of patience will get you nowhere in life. The next lesson is I no longer rush into things unless I am extremely sure that I have what it takes to get there. Yes, I could want something, but then I don't have to rush into that thing. And that's a lesson I've taken even into the real life right now, that if I want something, I always ask myself, do you have what it takes to get here? Do you have the passions? Do you have the skills, the resources that it takes to get what you're looking for? And if I don't have it, I just don't go for it. Next, it's okay to build in private People don't have to know your business. It's okay to build without the support of people around you. It's okay to actually give your time to find your core audience without having to force others to support you. Does that make sense? I hope so. And finally, have the vision in front of you. Have a concrete plan on how to get there, and don't take your eyes off that vision, of that dream, until you achieve it. In fact, I'm going to make a separate video on how to make a vision board that helps you visualize your goals and the roadmap to get there. And with that, I'll see you guys in my next video.